What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's going to have a great week ahead of us. Of course, we're just weeks away from Thanksgiving. Don't worry, we also have Black Friday on the side of that. Veterans Day is just a few days. What? Friday? Friday? A couple people will be off from school at that time. I don't have work, bro. I'm gonna use my Veterans Day and spend it watching the new Black Panther film that's gonna come out around that night. And of course, we're watching Monday Night Football involving the New Orleans Saints here in the Superdome, facing off against the Baltimore Ravens that are 5-3 this season, with Lamar Jackson peaking to get an extension after breakout performance after breakout performance. With all these players getting max deals, I swear to God, there was a civil rights movement for Deebo Samuels to get at least paid $90 million from the San Francisco 49ers. And now here they are with Lamar Jackson, the captain, the quarterback, not even being the prime value player on the team. While there's guys like the tight end, the secondary, the offensive line. Still don't know how I feel about Marquise Brown leaving. But besides that, a lot of excitement heading over to this NBA, over to the Baltimore Ravens season. I don't know if they're still going to get it because they don't have that prime receiving core. Lamar Jackson isn't that consistent over his passing. I'm kind of judging it. But besides that, we're gonna watch this game. I called, of course. If you guys didn't check it out, I was kind of late on the thumbnail. If that didn't do well enough advertising. But yeah, I did call the Philadelphia Eagles Houston Texans game on Thursday Night Football last week. Sadly, the Texans fell short after tying at 14 apiece, and then trailed by 2 scores off 2 great touchdowns over Jalen Hurts to Dallas Goedert, and another rushing TD. And there's, of course, man of the year right there, getting closer with the community up in New Orleans. First and 10 from only 8:25. I know I'm a bit late, but not much has happened. We're still scoreless. Likely, Richard, Oakley, and here comes the rush. What's going on? Likely with a carry for a rush of 4 for 2nd and 6. We're currently at the first quarter. My fault. I forgot to add that in. Anybody, if they want to interact, ask some questions, talk while I'm doing play-by-play, please, I'll send the link on the chat and you can just join in. And a quick pass over to Lamar Jackson. It's going to be a first down. No, that's 3rd and short. Never mind, 3rd and 1. Most receptions go around like 9 over the past couple games. They rank last because, Lamar rushes the ball. Then a bunch is 2-back set. Only 1 receiver over the wide gap, and it's a fullback handoff. It should be good enough for a 1st and 10 with 7 remaining here in the first quarter. God damn! I'm shocked the Baltimore Ravens are winning with a who's who on the receiving core. You can barely even name. I think you have more of a chance of naming Last Chance U receivers than you do Baltimore Ravens receivers. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I'm not even trying to be rude. Bunched out in a 2-wheel and here comes the play action. Jackson, and he'll lob for a first down over to number 15. If that's Deshaun Jackson, I'm about to freak. Like, why Baltimore? That was a good. Oh, that was great. Was that over Marshawn Lattimore? Oh no, that was Marcus May. He just broke down. Oh God, that's wild. You guys gotta pay me if I need to cover Monday Night Raw right now because it's just ridiculous. 1-for-1 currently on the field. Justice Hills is the starting halfback. Patrick Richard with Kenyon Drake that got traded. And currently Devin Duvernay. I don't think this is updated right now because Duvernay wasn't the last person. Yeah, it's Deshaun Jackson that caught that last first down. Are you kidding me? How old is he now? Isn't he like 35? And he still ran a route like it's his prime. What the hell? Quick draw off the RPO. Hesitant over the scramble, and then Lamar Jackson got sacked. Oh, hell no. That fan looked like Logan Paul. No, Jake Paul. 3rd and 8. Wheel. Quick pull. You thought it was a speed option or something. And then Lamar looked like he was going to pass it down the flat. I thought it was going to be a lateral, but then and it looked like a running play. They had the guard and the tackle pull over the opposite side trying to sneak the defense and looked like Lamar was going to pass. I don't know what was that for. But it looks like the Saints defense is doing the thing. Hill, shotgun, Lamar Jackson. And I'll mark it short for Pouche. No, Porsche. The second. Quick pass over the curl. You know how many pressures they're doing? Quick underhand over the curl with the 2 receiver streak. Smart move to get a first down over 3rd down conversion. Under 4 remaining, still scoreless here in New Orleans. Motions right. Handoff. Over pistol formation. Will get stuffed up for a loss of 5. 2nd down for the Baltimore Ravens. So Gus Edwards is hurt. J.K. Dobbins is hurt. And they have Kenyon Drake playing 3rd string. So it's not even disrespectful to say at this matter that Lamar Jackson's the starting running back and quarterback of his team. I'm not even trying to make a joke anymore. That's just an absolute fact. Shotgun, alone in the gun this time. And it's caught yet again. This time by number 10. Over for a 3rd and short play yet again. Bars. James Porsche over that last catch. Demarcus Robinson. And I think that was off Patrick Richard off the last catch. Kenyon Drake, Richard, Likely, Oliver, Duvernay. Obviously at the Y. Yeah, he's at the X gap, of course. And they're a pistol 3rd option again. Over the option play, and there is Lamar Jackson to scramble over a gain of 5, 1st down. Yet again. By the way, have you guys been seeing the gameplay for the new God of War game? I'm somewhat excited. I'm conflicted on some of how the characters have been after seeing some leaked cutscenes involving the gameplay. Hopefully, the gameplay won't be a disappointment. I'm not expecting the game to suck. The plot might, be disappointing because the way they're trying to build up to Ragnarok. I just don't want them to undertone everything. Speed option play. Oh, bootleg by Lamar Jackson. He'll find his man. Touchdown, Baltimore Ravens. What? What a play by Likely. And that will make it now 7-0 to start the game because I know they're going to make the extra point. There's no point doing that. Please, you think Justin Tucker's going to miss? You must be smoking dictionary because I don't know what you guys are trying to get from that. And of course, the extra point is good. So the 7 stays. CTE. That's his 100th career touchdown over Lamar Jackson's still somewhat young career. And he's still been a trailblazer in the quarterback position ever since getting drafted from the number 1 overall pick from Louisville and still trailing high. To start off the game is the Baltimore Ravens. A trail up. They're only a game up because Cincinnati has, they pimp slapped. They pimp slapped Carolina last game, but they did lose a game before pushing them 5-4. So a better record succeeds Baltimore. I still believe they'll win the division. They'll lead the division still, even if they lose against New Orleans. I guess it's a convincing part of it. Because Baltimore has won, they've only won 3 of their last 5 games, only losing to top-tier teams like the Buffalo Bills, the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, we know Tua's concussion does notch him down a couple points, but they're still probably the most promising and most dangerous offensive team. Did you guys see that game they had against Chicago on Sunday? Whew, I am shocked Justin Fields performed like that, and they lost to the New York Giants. And they're coming up a win against Tampa Bay. They beat the Bengals. They beat the Patriots. That was projected to lead the division again for the AFC. No, not really. They didn't, but at least become a wild card contender. Now we see how they are with now quarterback issues. And just Mac Jones' sophomore season, bro. I don't know what to say. I guess I'd be more concerned if I was a Patriots fan. And a white supremacist. I'm joking. All the capacity of being a computer chair is making yourself still look comfortable for a computer chair. The X chair looks like a gamer chair. In a 5-year span, 4,000 rushing yards in his NFL career with 100 passing touchdowns. And there's, of course, Joe Harbaugh giving him some love right there for an amazing play and having such a milestone in such a young career for Lamar Jackson. And here comes the kick return for New Orleans. Isaiah Likely got that touchdown. Seems to be the second string tight end next to Mark Andrews. And what a play he got. How many people got hurt currently for the Ravens right now? We're going to check that out sooner than later. Now they're in picture. Picture. Live here on Monday Night Football. Mark Andrews is hurt. He's out with a knee injury. Hamstring pull over Gus Edwards. Malik Harrison is out with a foot injury. Marcus Peters is out tearing his quad. Groin injury off to Marcus Robinson, the second best receiver on the team. Marlon Humphrey, all-pro backfield, is out with a hamstring as well. Josh Bynes out with a quad. God damn, and they're still above 500? JPP is also out. No, he's actually rested. He's actually resting, and so is Ronnie Stanley. But that's still, goddamn, that's still tough. And a quick rushing play over to, of course, living Swiss Army, literally the Swiss Army knife, Taysom Hill. Taysom, run the ball. Taysom, get the tackle. Do my laundry, Taysom. And Caesar Cruz with a holding penalty. And this is coming off the offense, apparently. Oh, Marlon Humphrey got shoulder bumped, and it took 3 men to take out Taysom Hill. And we've seen Taysom Hill. He trailed for like a 30-yard touchdown a few games ago. Alvin Kamara, Johnson, Andy Dalton. And Dalton gets that shit swatted. Calais Campbell comes with the pass deflection. The oldest defensive player to take a snap this season, 36 years old. Questionable coming out of the Jacksonville Jaguars. See if he can still produce in a high level. And here comes a short pass play over to Alvin Kamara. Let the Skittles do his thing. No, he's a Starburst guy, isn't he? 3rd and short. Oh, and he did it with the one-hand grab and got 2 defenders to miss. And Marlon Humphrey was so close to trying to get him with the one hand. Oh, no, I saw Clark. 400 receptions with 3,200 receiving yards this season. Of course, being a receiving back and having the agility while being undersized, Alvin Kamara. And Andy Dalton, he's actually been exceptional, and he gets ball sacked. Damn. And that's going to push it 4th down. Great work by the defense. Oh, shit, I forgot James Houston's on. I keep forgetting Justin Houston's on the goddamn Ravens. Oh, wow. They really went off over the offseason. All right, we're under commercial break right now. Justin Houston with a good pursuit off the rush, got for the gap and got a sack on Andy Dalton. Perfect to push it to 4th down. The Saints will have to punt. I wonder how the Baltimore will score again. Isn't college basketball supposed to start soon? If anybody ever tells me you're excited to get trail mix, just know I know how abused you were as a child. John Harbaugh getting interviewed right now. Roquan Smith. You forgot, guys. Roquan Smith from the Chicago Bears, a new acquisition to the Baltimore Ravens defensive front. Another veteran lineman that's going to make a lot of big plays. As we already saw from Houston, Justin Houston, they have Calais Campbell that's like 36, and I'm sure Roquan Smith is like 33 years old. No, he's actually been in the league for quite a while. He's like, yeah, he's 25 years old. Never mind, Roquan Smith is pretty young. Baltimore Ravens back on the floor. Tyrann Mathieu, DeMarco Davis, Chris Harris Jr. And here comes the handoff down the gut. And we're in the start of the second quarter after commercial break. My fault, everybody. Lamar Jackson, the highest run yards per rush in the first 8 games of the season. Next to Jim Brown and PV Feathers, bro. Jim Brown, that is groundbreaking stuff. Jackson, Duvernay, Porsche, Oliver, Kenyon Drake now. And here comes the draw play. Back to Kenyon Drake for at least a gain of 2 or 1. And it's a gain of 2. I think Utah Jazz, the Los Angeles Lakers got the rematch against the Utah Jazz tonight. So if you guys want, you can tune into that game as well. Saints fans trying to make the most noise possible. They're a punt away from getting the ball back. Drops back over the shotgun. Kenyon Drake over the flats, and he'll get the first down. Kenyon Drake, you got to love his option to be a good receiving back that's so remarkably fast off the route, and he barely drops the ball. So reliable. I don't know why they use him so sparingly. Well, I understand he's not a guy to attack the gut. Trade. No, Greg Wilson. A gain of 2. Second down. 12:40 remaining here. All right. Gus Edwards inactive. We have the only notable name right there is Kenyon Drake over in the halfback core. They're without Rashad Perryman, I think. So we're stuck with Likely in a second string. Mark Andrews isn't there. Nearly intercepted. Alontae Taylor nearly with a massive midair interception. Demarcus Robinson was the targeted receiver. 3rd and 9. Third down conversion again this drive for the Baltimore Ravens. Drops back. Lamar. And the defense is coming his way. Ball's loose. Recovers it. He's still up behind the line of scrimmage. He'll let it fly. What the fuck? Oh my God, that was nearly caught by Deshaun Jackson. Imagine. That's on some Johnny Manziel shit. Nearly got sacked, lost the ball in the middle of the play, and was about to throw nearly for a touchdown over Deshaun Jackson if that shit wasn't dropped, bro. Highlight of his career, bro. Cameron Jordan was so close to getting the sack, not once, not twice, not even thrice. Oh my God, that was so close. Punt return to Jordan Stout, his 11th season here in the NFL. And here's the fair catch. No, give me the original Monday Night Football theme. I don't need to hear this revamped high-pitched BS, bro. Come on. Come on. Body armor, I'm just going to get strawberry lemonade, bro. I don't care. You call me a basic bitch. Strawberry and lemonade tastes great. Next to banana and strawberry. I've tried grape and banana. That shit tastes like dog water. That shit tastes like if you try to make NyQuil drinkable. That's gross. You're gross. If you like, what? Blueberry, not blueberry and banana. That's actually not that bad. Da-na-na, na. But yeah, I've been conflicted what shoe to get for my birthday because, of course, I go to the gym sometimes with some guys and shoot some hoops. And I wanted some shoes for the gym. So I was thinking about, I heard there's some Chinese shoes that play like Kobe's, and anything that's more affordable than Kobe's, I'll order. I will. That's an experience that I don't mind because LeBron James shoes are like $20, like 200 stacks. I'm not doing that, bro. First London game in Munich. Can the Tampa Bay Buccaneers redeem themselves after a 3-game losing streak? Alex Pereira faces off against Israel Adesanya. Piari versus Chandler in UFC 281. Here, Madison Square Garden. I think I haven't seen a UFC pay-per-view since UFC 278. I guess that's because I was... No, wait, which one was with Nate Diaz? Nate Diaz's last fight. That was the last UFC fight I've watched. That Nate Diaz won it. People counted his ass out. I don't know why. Like, Nate Diaz isn't a dog that doesn't have experience in a fight, all because people thought, just give him a more winnable fight. That sounds disrespectful. I'm all about trying to let the guy end with a win after such a 10-year career like Nate Diaz, bro. But I feel like if you don't give him a real fight, bro, he will talk shit about your company. Pass to the tight end over a gain of 8 to Andy Dalton. And let me tell you, Andy Dalton is not underperforming like he did in Chicago or Dallas. I swear, I bet he even played for Washington. Motion's right, and the play is called for a flag in the middle of the handoff to Alvin Kamara. And a false start on the offensive line. Ryan Ramazik gets the penalty called on his ass. poor decision to rush out over the gap. And the Saints get stuffed up over the backfield for a third down and a loss of yards. They were trying to fake them over the cutoff handout. Urban, Dahi, they weren't falling for it, and Dwayne Washington got a loss. And another goddamn penalty on the false start. Please, God. Holding. No, not holding. Neutral zone infraction by not Calais Campbell. Justin Houston, 7 sacks this season. He leads the team. He has 5 over his last 3 games. Justin Houston, even his 10-year career, he's still infectious on the defensive front for the Baltimore Ravens, why they've been so successful so far, leading the AFC North. And I've been thinking to myself, maybe there would be a change of pace if we had a realignment of the divisions. Because, no, I swear to God, if anybody thinks, there will be ever a time that the Houston Texans versus Jacksonville Jaguar games will ever be exciting on TV, bro, it's gonna be really concerning. And plus, I bet it could spark new rivalries. They're gonna do it with college football. And as much as I'm not a big fan of college football, sure, there's some teams I like watching. I like watching Oregon. I like watching FSU whenever Oklahoma's on. I like watching them. But other than that, it's either played out one-sided and over their postseason formats. It's quite inconsistent. So I bet a new change of pace over the realignments of certain teams heading to the Big Ten, Pac-12, a lot of and Texas and Oklahoma heading to the SEC next year. That's going to be quite exciting. Commanders, Eagles on Monday Night Football. Another pimp slap for the Eagles, bro. When are they going to face a legit team? I still doubt that a sophomore quarterback is going to have an undefeated season. We've seen young quarterbacks with a great winning streak. Like what? Roethlisberger won 11 straight games after a slow start over his rookie year. Excuse me, people, needing ice. Still under commercial break, guys. Screw it. Let's see what's going on in WWE real quick. I guess Finn Balor's facing AJ Styles. Mia Yim's in the Judgment Day, I guess. After she was on Impact. And a deep ball, and he got overthrown by Baltimore. Quick route over to Duvernay, and sadly it got overthrown. 6 for 11 off 72 passing yards with a touchdown that he gave a pass to Isaiah Likely. What a play action off the RPO, and Deshaun Jackson, he's killing it. What the hell? And there's already a penalty on the play. Are you Justin Houston? Are you kidding me? Justin Houston, that's a second pass. That's a second penalty. Yo, what's going on? Yeah, it's on ESPN. It's Monday Night Football. What's popping? Swerve, what's popping? Just chilling out, trying to not focus on wrestling. There will be an AEW rosters overrated or overinflated. I'm still trying to figure out the name because there's plenty of flaws I want to talk about it. How these people are not TV ready. And yet they're supposed to convince me that they're the greatest talent on the planet, yet nobody talks about them. Oh, breaks over the tackle and finds his halfback. It's going to be like a gain of 7 over a 2nd and 15. It usually is on free TV for me. ABC, I don't have ESPN. Okay. I turned off Raw once the 6-man tag. Yeah, they already opened with a 6-man tag impromptu. Where's Adam Pearce? Where the hell is Adam Pearce? To illustrate over a tag. Oh, you don't like them? I don't like the. We don't like them. They're gonna have a 6-man tag to open the program, bro. Who's gonna pay attention to that, man? Like, who's gonna pay attention? What's the cohesion there so I can actually be interested to watch that on TV? And it's like that every week, man. It's not like that once in a blue moon and then it's the main event. They're gonna open the show with something that they could have built up upon with further interaction, and then it's gonna be an exciting match on the opener. And then and if that goes to a false finish, we're gonna make that go into an 8-man tag later on. And then we're gonna cohese it into like tag team matches, one-on-ones into the next 3 weeks. And then I gotta review it every week? That sounds like a chore. It's a chore. Who writes a TV show and wants it to be rinse and repeat? That sounds like shit, bro. Like you have writers, you have wrestlers, you have stage prompts, you have cinematography, you have an audience that's always gonna watch, and yet you don't try to change it up a bit. You see why certain people want to stop watching the show, and it's not because of the wrestling. Stop thinking it's because of the wrestling. It's not. Come on. We're all sounding like kids here. And just in case anybody else like Swerve or anybody else want to pop in, I had the pleasure of heading into his stream when he was doing his little preview for Monday Night Raw. It's only the courtesy. I would let him get the link in just in case he wants to pull up, or anybody else here wants to pull up talking about Monday Night Football or anything else you're interested in. 3rd and short here with only 6 minutes remaining. We're close to halftime with Baltimore still leading. And we got somebody dressing up like Daft Punk on I swear to God, people are creative as hell in attendance, bro. Like, that's wild. Quick read option, and Lamar Jackson's already going off. The starting running back and quarterback with the first down. With 5:39 remaining here in the half. They're coming off pistol, fake jet option, triple option over pistol. If people don't think that the Ravens are never going to go for the run off third and short, you're stupid, dumb, deaf, slow, and a different level of intellectually inept. I'm just saying, like, if you're running offense and you don't expect them to go for the run, there's a problem. And God damn. My man, like, fell. Well, at least he got the first down. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Does Adam Pearce do 6-man tags like Teddy Long does 6-man tags? Well, Teddy Long at least Teddy Long builds that up for like the main event off a long time into interactions. Like the Teddy Long always has like a rhyme or reason to enforce. Oh, that's an incomplete pass. Over to Demarcus Robinson over the post route. At least there's a rhyme or reason why Teddy Long at least enforces it when it involves an interaction backstage, a personal scuffle involving storylines. And that usually happens like at least 2 weeks or a week before the pay-per-view starts. Now, every time like there's a random occurrence, you get a fucking multi-man tag match with no storyline invested, so no one cares. Not even a different stipulation. Like, you get to face the other guy next week, or you earn a title shot next week. Like, there's no encompassing risk or reward whenever they do match stipulations involving more people to give more people screen time if it's not going to involve, like, more, like, investment for the fans. Like, at least Eric Bischoff was like, I'm going to make this a match. We're going to get something out of all this. You know what I'm going to get? Fans invested so we can get money. Because that's what I care about at the end of the day. And of course, I know Vince McMahon cares about that at the end of the day. He cared about the business side of things. Now, every time you have... Now, I understand he was a heel, but at least it made sense. Because... who else? That guy from Lucha Underground. Like, he cared about the tradition. He cared about like the violence. People were eager to fight, and he still cared about money at the end of the day. Senseless violence, making us feel like his own underground kingpin. Like, it looked cool. I know damn well. Sorry, man. I'm eating a lime right now. I'm that hungry. I know damn well Snoop Dogg doesn't drink fucking Corona. I know I can legally drink, but I don't know. I don't see myself going out of my way, buying a Corona, and adding a lime just so I can drink the damn thing. By the way, if you drink room temperature beer, I'm concerned. Like, you're still drinking a beverage. Who doesn't want a cold fucking beverage? It's not tea. Get that shit cold. You're concerning me. No one ever says I want a nice lukewarm beer. I'm gonna hurt you. Of course, they're recapping, of course, that fluke Super Bowl win against the San Francisco 49ers back in the 2013 year. Screw you guys for that, by the way. Oh, no, that was 2012, my fault. I was seeing them miss pass over Colin Kaepernick over the past 30 seconds like that shit was last year. Quick speed option. Lamar Jackson trails off and he trips under the at the 11, first down for the Baltimore Ravens with only 4 minutes. They can score twice. They can push it to a 2-score lead. Fake speed option. Breaks one tackle and he gets through one defender. He'll get tripped up. He could have at least got under the 10, but still, what a play by Lamar Jackson. Baltimore with a chance to score again. I cannot wait, man. And they're pushing pistol again. This could be a quick option or a shuttle pass. I'm betting a shuttle pass. Oh, and it's a read option. And Lamar barely gets at least a yard gain. Lagoat. Swear to God. Are people still thinking like the Lakers' 2 wins are still going to push them out of this slump? Didn't they win? Didn't they just lose against the Cavaliers? By the way, I saw Donovan Mitchell playing. He's a phenomenal. He's playing phenomenal for the Cavaliers right now, as expected. Already, the Cavaliers were already a playoff contender with a good frontier unit, some veteran talent, veteran experience like Kevin Love, Darius Garland, Jared Allen. Like, bro, there's a lot of good talent on that Cavs team. And with Donovan Mitchell there, there's going to be must-see TV. Especially how the season's going on now. And we had like a bit of a technical difficulty. And it looks like Duvernay got the first down. No, that was not Duvernay. Get out of my sight. That was possibly Jake Oliver. Quick pistol over the draw play. That's touchdown number 2. This time from a rushing TD for Kenyon Drake to push us to a double-digit lead for the Baltimore Ravens on the road. Two minutes to spare as well. So all hopes and dreams are lost for the Saints. This is not like the Texans game against the Eagles. At least the Texans took a sort of competitive. Rushing offense was pretty consistent. Passing was yet to be desired with less protection as Magic Johnson condom. And inconsistency over the play calling and just trying to play it way too conservative. And here comes a field goal made by Justin Tucker to actually push it 14. It's Justin Tucker. I'm not going to take it like he's going to miss an extra point. Gap was collapsing as we spoke in the middle of the gut, and Kenyon Drake now pushed this to a 2-score lead with 2 minutes to spare, heading over to the timeout, commercial break timeout. Fuck Domino's. Just screw Domino's. You guys go to Domino's. I know how your bathroom smells. Excuse me real quick while we're in commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. I gotta grab a drink of water. I need to dehydrate while I'm talking for over 2 more hours. While that's going on, you listen to this non-copyright shitty music that I'm allowed to use. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys missed me after that small little absence. Chris Berman's going to go over his fastest 3 minutes, heading over to halftime, and it's called for a touchback after hitting the end zone. Andy Dalton's back. He got sacked over like 2 drives ago. He got an overthrown target. Frank Reich fired today by the Colts. Then they said the interim head coach is going to be Jeff Saturday, former center for the Indianapolis Colts. He's been 40-33 with 1 tie in his NFL career. And I understand the Colts are having a mid-tier season after high expectations, signing Matt Ryan and, of course, their defense and, of course, Jonathan Taylor. But they've been not highly advertised. And yet, that's another pass deflection, this time by Matterbach. Are you kidding me? Stop shooting your shot, Andy Dalton. You keep getting blocked. This is not Instagram. And here comes and there's the quick handoff off the gun to Alvin Kamara. Dun, 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 dun. Sadly, it's not going to be a first down. They follow a 3rd and short, though. Under center. They're pushing over 2 wide out, and they'll go for the QB sneak. Over 3rd and 1. They'll grab and they'll get the first down. With a minute and a half remaining before halftime, can the Saints at least try to get out of this double-digit deficit, or at least try to score at least 3 points? And it seems like we have an offensive lineman injury. $21. Can you do something for me? 21. And now we got a goddamn Popeyes commercial. Just increase on the stereotypes, why don't you? Well, let's see what's going on the USA side of things. They're recapping what happened in the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. That Bianca Belair Bayley match was ass. And they had a backstage interaction with some of the baby faces involving Alexa Bliss and Asuka. Damage Control is so goddamn boring. And I don't know why all these baby faces are together. Like this is such a cohesive united front. Like Damage Control isn't a regular threat. It's a bunch of petite 4 out of 10s that are so goddamn dull on TV. And you primarily beat on TV anyway. Except losing the tag titles that literally Alexa and Asuka held for like 2 minutes and a quarter. And now Bianca Belair's talking. Eric McCoy is out. You know what? It could be more dramatic if they had an interviewer say this. Now Cesar Ruiz, 35th career start here for the New Orleans Saints. Now they're down 14-0. Hayden Hurst, former Baltimore Raven, and rolling out off his left. Andy Dalton will throw. It's caught. Unbelievable grab. Jarvis Landry with the first down. Up midfield. Going free. Yeah, you've been grinding along. And I could done it before, and I could do it some more. It's too late, it's too soon. She sucked it. Woo! Marquise Callaway with the gain. Oh, but this time it's caught by Marquise Callaway again for a second reception for a first down. New Orleans ain't playing any games. They're near field goal range with only 33 seconds remaining, and they'll call a timeout for the first time in the half. Great receptions over the midfield. Here's Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. Already with their shirt, they always do this. They don't wear their goddamn blazers until like the fourth quarter. I don't know how much they're inconsistent with the heater to AC ratio up in the goddamn booth. But guys, pick a comfortable thing to wear. And a quick pass over to Alvin Shinskena Kamara for a short gain. And the damage control's now in a three-way brawl with Asuka, Bianca Belair, and Alexa Bliss. If anybody willing to care, because I'm not trying to. I don't want to, and I don't get paid to. Twenty-one. Roquan Smith with 3 tackles tonight. And he's rotating out. There's, of course, Jason Pierre, high 9 Paul. And we are at the hour mark, ladies and gentlemen. Shotgun, yet again off 2nd and 9. Last reception over to Alvin Kamara. And this time, it's caught by Chris Olivier. Ooh, good cut over to the corner. Great reception. Great footwork by Olivier. That was a great catch. So Marquise Hardy, I don't think Michael Thomas has been on the team in a minute. Latavius Murray's still on the team, thank God. I thought they would trade him over the deadline. And here comes up midfield, Butterfingers! Marquise Callaway drops the football over the end zone. He could have pushed us into a game to split down the middle. And that was a good pass over from Andy Dalton. Marquise Callaway just couldn't keep his hands on the football. You know who else couldn't keep their hands on some balls? I'm joking. Incomplete. And that was a tough catch. You can see the disappointment in your face. What happened to my hands? Second and 10 with 15 seconds to spare left here in the first half. And this time, catching it, converted off the fade to Olivier. Sadly, it's incomplete over Marlon Humphrey. And they were bunching over the streak. They were going hand in hand over a contested catch. And sadly, Olivier just couldn't get any dip on his chip. It's incomplete. Marlon Humphrey with 68 career pass deflections in his career. And Dalton overthrows it. to push the trail at fourth down over 4 straight incomplete catches since reaching the red zone. Are you kidding me? Red Rifle my app. You sound like a legendary KKK marksman. What type of nickname is that? Marquise Galloway with the drop pass and 2 straight incomplete passes. And they'll push it off a 33-yard field goal to trail it 3-14 before the half. We are heading to halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this is still a most needed win for the Saints as it is for the Baltimore Ravens. Yes, they will fall short for the Ravens if they somehow lose, and that means they're in spread contention to lose the lead of the division to the Cincinnati Bengals that are 5-4. And the Bengals haven't been really giving us any consistent frequency to be a threat as they did earlier around their hot start from last season. But they're still a contender. I don't know if they can spread over the wild card. I'm still not pushing them for division leader. That goes to Baltimore without a shadow of a doubt. A woman stabbed to death by her husband called the sister and said, "Tell my kids I love them." Oh my God. That poor woman knew that guy was premeditated. Oh my God. That is tough. Oh God, I need to get that Ben Simmons picture out. It has a picture of him with a goat on his face. I need to burn it. Can you burn digital pictures? Interesting. I can make posts. I have never done that before. I mean, I can link videos. I guess. Into my head, my wounds will not heal. I fall into my hand. I miss Linkin Park, bro. I haven't listened to their shit in a minute. I literally worked. The reason I spent a lot of time listening to them when I was off a little routine for the night before coming onto the stream. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I watch wrestling. I have no faith. So I want to thank everybody for the love for the Damage Control Sucks video. That's now at 1,100 views. Yeah. Hope to get somewhere with it, trying to go more in the sports direction of things. Possibly going to react to the fastest 3 minutes of Chris Berman. Yeah, they have Jeff Saturday being the new interim head coach for the Indianapolis Colts after firing Frank Reich. Interesting. Was that the second coach firing this season so far? Oh, brother, why do we stink? I swear, like, if you listen to Linkin Park, you played the Persona games, and I don't blame you. It's always a monotone verse, and then they'll just shout the lyrics. 103 to 115. The Pacers team has been cleaning house. They had some young guys on their roster. They gave the Brooklyn Nets a run for their money. Let me see what's going on in the Trailblazers game against the Miami Heat. Let's see how we do against them. And we're up 65 against the Portland Trailblazers. Toronto's only down by 5 against Chicago. Knicks are leading 38 against Minnesota. No one expected that. Oh my God. Milwaukee is down 67 to 74 against the Atlanta Hawks. 72 to 67 and a close win against the Sixers against the Suns, and a 103 deficit with under 2 remaining against Detroit. Jim Isery giving his view on the new head coach for the Indianapolis Colts, and Jeff Saturday. Who else would know the Indianapolis Colts offensive front, the culture that's been there for majority of the decade, like Jeff Saturday. And you know, some people would be confused because I can understand Jeff Saturday taking a coaching role for somebody's experience with the franchise. I thought people would still think it would go to Peyton Manning. Insider update: Josh Allen being evaluated for his UCL injury over his elbow. Chance to play is Aaron Jones after an ankle injury, facing off against the Dallas Cowboys. Packers need to clean their shit, bro. There is no goddamn way you guys could lose 4 straight. I'd rather you guys start Jordan Love at this point. Georgia Bulldogs, didn't they make a mess of Tennessee last game on Saturday? Dun, dun. Dun. All right, I'm going to get the third quarter ready because as soon as they come out of this last commercial break, we'll be heading over to the third quarter. What's going on Raw? Shelton Benjamin faced off against Austin Theory. See how they're still not elevating Austin Theory? Hits a TKO on a guy that's obviously not going to be a threat. And plus racial profiling. Austin Theory seems to have a beard now. Yeah, I guess they're getting rid of that pedo stash. I mean, at least he's looking like he's a 28-year-old talent than a 23-year-old talent. Here's the Miz looking like everything Chrome in the future Sage Mode looking ass. I'd rather him show up with the "Hi, I'm awesome" shirt, or where's Maurice? Who doesn't look more cool with a hot woman with him? And here they are advertising NXT 2.0. I tried so hard to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard. Bang! Bang! Tied the game 96 apiece. Imagine if I just saw a meme of this, and this possibly might happen. Will we have ad breaks during video gameplay? And imagine they put that on stream mode. Whenever you're playing your video game, you get an ad break in the middle of a boss fight. If that shit happens, bro, I'm never playing your video game again. How can you cut off my enjoyment for money that the game should already be making off me buying it already? Like, man, if you do not stop. First half highlights. Loving the arm sleeve. Going the two passing touchdown, the struggle off the offensive line for Andy Dalton. Baltimore is looking to have a convincing lead currently. And now we're here in the start of the third quarter. Last score came over the New Orleans Saints over a field goal. 10 point plus leads in the first half over the first 9 games over the Baltimore Ravens over a 5-3 record. That hasn't been done since the 2011 Green Bay Packers. They won the Super Bowl that year, and then no more after that. That was clean. Oh, you see, as soon as we hit the second half, Joe Buck and Troy Aikman are wearing their goddamn blazers. So now it's a certain time to look professional. I understand they possibly don't want to sweat because they're going to be talking over a game in a secluded area for like multiple hours. But damn, if that's the case, just dress small, or just don't dress up in the goddamn blazer. Well, it's going to be a touchback on the Baltimore Ravens possession. And here's not Sean Payton getting interviewed. And here comes the draw play up the gut. Oh, Kenyon Drake trying to pull off a spin move. You need to chill out. We got one rushing touchdown. You think like you were gonna break away as soon as you hit the spin out. Spin out. The spin out. Spin out. Spin out. Spin out. Spin out. Get Glenn Salters, I guess, celebrating his birthday, I guess. Kenyon Drake, another touchdown, first down, my fault. Quick draw over the right side and a great carry of around 13 to 14 yards. Two wideouts set over the pistol. And here's, handoff, and he's going over the left side, near the 50 for a gain. And there's laundry on the field already. God damn it. Kenyon Drake has been exceptional, at least averaging around at least, at least 8-point-something yards over his last 3 carries. And there is a holding penalty over Ronnie Stanley, offensive line for the Ravens. And now it's going to be called back. So I still can't go over that Raiders game. I know I didn't get to see much. I had work, so I wanted to take an extra nap. But I was over in YTC Stream, and I was reacting over on Red Zone. And the Raiders were looking pretty legit. They were in a 3-score lead. Devontae Adams scored. Their defense was looking cool, was looking crisp. Their offense was actually putting up some yardage. And then they choked it. They choked 3 straight games. Guys. Raiders, you guys suck, bro. Now I'm convinced now the Broncos can beat you. Now that's possible because you're going to be facing – most teams are going to be facing off against division rivals the latter half of the last at least 3 to 4 games of the season. Quick pass over the in route from the Baltimore Ravens to Hill. Is it Justice Hill? Yeah, it's Justice Hill. Ravens are rushing tonight, 76 rushing yards, 44 red zone rushing yards. $12:30 remaining here in the first quarter of the half. And a quick handoff over the gut and a spin out over Justice Hill. The lowest amount of rushing yards in the Baltimore Ravens, even behind the quarterback. That's a damn shame. Damn, on 2K, you can do a hack a Shaq on Giannis. No disrespect. I like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but oh god damn, you gotta practice your free throws. And a quick speed option over the pistol, and Lamar obviously gets the first down. What do you expect off 2nd and 1? First down over the Lamar Jackson for carry over 2nd and 1 last play. And here it is. So here comes a white boy to catch the football. And Richard. James Rich. No, not James Richard. Patrick Richard. They keep pushing over the left, over a draw, and it's a play action. They're not trying to pressure. Saints are just letting this happen. The Saints are letting this happen, bro. Biggest lead we had was a 14-point lead. %17 from 3-point shots, 4 of 23. Are you kidding me? Yo, Miami. Do you like constructive criticism? Because we cannot be that bad with our field goal percentage being that acceptable, and yet they were better than us in free throws and 3-point shooting. That's embarrassing. We seem to be having a rotation switch on the offensive line. First down, likely. Olivier, my fault. Rolls out, spins back to back up, drop back over the field to find a tight end. It's incomplete. That's fire. I'm going to put that on my next mixtape. Good stop over the midfield. Second and 10 for good field position. Demarcus Robinson, Duvernay likely, Patrick Richard, and here comes the handoff up the middle. At least try to get the defense a bit tired. Eight and a half. Drops over the shotgun. And there's the defense. It's a chase. Incomplete. My leg. 4th and 8. Of course, Lamar Jackson not happy about the conclusion over the presser. It's a massive fallout over the offensive line in that front. Justin Tucker's there. He's already 91% from field goal completions. 32-yarder. This could be a gimme score to push this 13-point deficit. And there it is. It's good. 17-3. Saints are yet to push double digits against the Baltimore Ravens right now. And Miz is facing off against Johnny Gargano. Okay. I'm gonna commercial break right now, people. Should have an hour left to play here in Monday Night Football. Yo, what's going on, Swerve? Welcome back. Justin Tucker hit a field goal. Nets versus Knicks. Lakers versus Celtics on Wednesday. That's actually a cool intercity doubleheader. Lamar Jackson, number 10, was pushing over the in route, but the pressure was too big, and he got to overthrow it. That's tough.
Yo, what's up?
All right, we got Swerve here. What's popping?
Chilling. What's the score of the game since I can't get it on TV?
Oh, here we go.
What? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're fine.
What's the score of the game?
17-3 right now. I got the scoreboard right there where my name is supposed to be.
Oh my God, I was looking dead at it, and I thought that was just the records, and I thought it said November 3rd instead of in 03.
No, it's the records and the scoreboard. I just don't have it commaed. So
no, it looks good. It looks good. Has it been a good game? Has anything crazy? Has anything could top Mia Yim coming back to Raw?
Shit. Mia Yim, why? What is she doing?
She joined the OC to attack Judgment Day.
The OC?
Yeah.
So she's a babyface.
Yeah, yeah, I guess. Yeah, technically.
Okay. Is there going to be some random Asian chick for Carl Anderson to sexually harass?
Oh my God! I'm using that in a month or so. That is. Yeah.
I just want to get credited. I don't even care who you take.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely credit you for sure. Can I clip your voice too? Then I'll give you all that smoke
if you want to, man. Okay. Well, hold on. Saints 2nd and 3. And here comes a handoff to Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura, and it's going to be what a run. I couldn't even I thought that was Frankie Kazarian. Is that supposed to be Austin Theory?
No, that's the Daniel Garcia from AEW. He fought Cena tonight.
What?
On AEW Dark.
Well, was this a Make-A-Wish match or?
Yeah, I got a legit scoreboard right here. Let's go.
Nice. And it's caught. Yeah, that does sound easier to do. I'm just scared of possibly getting copyright.
Nah, I don't think you would get copyrighted off of this. I hope not. That'd be some petty
Yeah, I
stuff.
think that comes out of Google, right?
No, it's the videos usually do it. Videos
Oh yeah,
because
videos on YouTube does.
yeah. So like what happens too, like they'll find videos that you don't even know somebody uploaded because there was one time, yeah, it was CR21. He was putting his videos on theirs and then they would copy it and be like, hey, do you want to copyright this strike? Because at the 4 minute and 67 second mark, this image looks exactly like yours. And you're like, what? All that technology? Wild. Yeah. And speaking of
white
yeah,
guy
go ahead,
running
man.
the ball.
Yo, and they
Yeah, there's a
got yo.
white guy.
Speaking of that technology, that's what I didn't want to bring it up earlier because I know you would have said something funny. The Ashton Kutcher thing. He did a charity for child exploitation, and I was like, man, he's gonna bring up -1 from AEW or something.
Oh no.
But he has this technology. He said, Ashton Kutcher, that anybody that uploads a picture of an underage girl will get it. It will send a signal to their headquarters, whatever it is, and notify authorities. And that it could tell when there's a girl that's underage on like a website.
So Tony Khan, you're exposed for Riho. You're exposed for Riho.
Oh.
You are going to prison. You are going to prison, sir.
And the thing that I find interesting about that though is like, what about anything else? Like that's just like, yo, if they could do that, like what, like if you like, I'm not doing anything bad, but like, what things do they get from us where they could literally tell how to fuck with us or like how to make us spend money?
That's dodgy. Ooh, yeah, you're right. Oh, it seems like the quarterback from the Saints, he got sacked by Allen Houston, former Chief, by the way. He lost the ball and it got recovered by Calais. Oh, Justin Houston, my fault.
Allen Houston came back. What? Me and Yim and Allen Houston in the same night.
Me and Yim and Allen Houston. My dream is complete. Now all I have to do is be first in the DMV. Yeah, Shelton Benjamin. I think I saw clips of him on main event for the past several months, like facing up against Cedric Alexander and Ricochet.
Does he still come out to that song? Can't no stopping me, no. Whatever.
No, it's a BS like metrosexual 205 Live song. It's so bland. Like you have no theme songs like Jim Johnson that are like devoid of showing the personality of the wrestler anymore.
Damn. He's getting
just
old, though,
instrumental.
Shelton. He looks like a young, fit Teddy Long.
Yeah, it's the
like Teddy Long.
It's the chemo standard.
I hope he gets a title though, man. He was the man. Like he was Kofi Kingston before Kofi with the TLC matches and doing crazy shit.
Some people call that racist, but I understand what you mean by that.
I know. I was trying to think of anybody else. There wasn't. Who?
I guess you can count D'Lo Brown. He was doing crazy stuff before too, but not in that athletic extent. But I like D'Lo Brown.
Yeah, D'Lo Brown was definitely not running up a ladder vertically. He was.
Yeah, and doing a clothesline in the middle of it. That shit was insane.
D'Lo Brown be breaking necks like Chris Benoit.
He keeps doing that procedure.
Yo, D'Lo Brown, I'm 6 foot and I'm pretty big. D'Lo Brown is huge, dog. Like in real life, I seen him and he was standing next to Brian Cage, and not fat wise, but a lot of it's like big guy fat, but wide. The width of his shoulders and height, he made Brian Cage look small. I was
damn.
Like, yeah. I said, and that's when they were together.
You see what a poor diet does, guys? Think about it. Now you'll be bigger than Brian Cage. Inspirational.
D'Lo, you mean Naomi?
Yeah. Oh God.
The hell you just talking? Are you high? Are you eating cereal that's making you high?
Possibly.
You got some corn
No,
flakes?
it's ramen.
Ramen. I heard. Man, that sounds good. The orange chicken flavor kind.
No, it's beef. No, it's beef. I'm not a big fan of chicken.
Some of them might say that's racist. I know. I was waiting for you to say that.
No, I know a lot of people get chicken ramen.
That's the only way to go. They're shrimp flavored, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's hard for it's just shrimp. Like, what are the little fake shrimps in there? The little fake eyeballs.
under commercial break, and there seems to be a call if that was a fumble over the sack from Justin Houston on Andy Dalton. Oh hell no! I thought that was Eddie Kingston or Riff Raff.
It is Eddie Kingston though. That's a real picture he took. So,
did you hear that tweet? He said it's like every promo is like a therapy session for me. You have repressed anger issues, and it possibly has to do with the diabetes. You need to chill out.
Welcome. We're coming for you.
We're coming for you, Bray. We're coming. Gargano versus Miz, bro. I
got my
does
mouth
anybody
on the
wants to
door.
see this on TV? I'm honest. I'm just saying, man. Gargano versus Miz on television.
Oh my god, are you serious? That is.
Yes.
Those are the same guys, right?
Yeah, it's the same guys, and they've been having this altercation, and then it involved Dexter Loomis, and it's like, is this going anywhere? Like, you're not focusing on the guy who literally harassed you on a 24/7 basis and came into your house.
What's the main event for tonight? We still have an hour of Raw.
They have I don't think they advertised the main event. I don't know if Roman's supposed to come. If you want to see what Roman Reigns does in the other storyline, you have to watch SmackDown, bro.
Nah, if you were listening to the first minute and 36th of my podcast, you would have known that I had not that Roman Reigns wasn't going to show up. My source, Google, told me.
Oh my god! My source, Dave Meltzer, off my $20 a month subscription, told me who's going to main event Raw tonight. It's going to be a women's match again.
Yo, one thing that people don't understand, if you Google the definition of source, it literally means anything. So the first thing that comes to your mind is a person backstage, and it's just like, nope, it could be anything you want it to be. And you're not lying.
Source coming from a little boy saying that Rob Van Dam was clapping his wife's cheeks backstage.
What? She got stuck in the
it's a source.
Yeah.
It's a source. Anything. She was stuck in the door, apparently.
Yo,
accidentally.
A source could be a light bulb. Like if you're a security guard and you see the lights are off in Roman Reigns' locker room, you can be like, a source told me he's not here today. And I just be
he's
like,
doing crack.
He's doing crack. A source told me that. I don't know. Yeah. I did an awesome Photoshop on that, man.
Oh, yeah, that's hilarious. Like, you're a great worker. If anybody says that you're a great worker in wrestling, you ain't shit.
In this photo, John Cena is shaking hands with The Rock, and Daniel Garcia is shaking hands with Willa Yuta, and it just so.
Oh yeah, this was 2013, right? I can tell. I see the wristbands and the khakis in the khaki shorts. He wore that like 2013.
Cena's shaking The Rock's hand too. If you see it just ends off. I clipped it off right at the wrist. So those are The Rock's hands.
Oh, I can tell. It's like, oh wait, hold up. What does Daniel Garcia do in his free time? Well, I see a bit of too much veins on his wrist right there.
Right? That is nasty. I try to hide my little logo up on the top right, too.
We're at the 11 currently. Oh, the Saints can actually score here. 3rd and 4. And they'll pass. God damn! Marlon Humphrey with a sack. Jesus. No, he came around the quarterback, wrapped him up, and put him down.
I saw that there. It was an amazing tackle.
Oh, that was an impressive sack. Great work by Marlon Humphrey.
So what are the stats on that guy, DST?
He should be coming out of his second pass deflection. He now has a sack. That's his first sack of the game. I don't know how many total tackles he has. I know that guy, Roquan Smith, he's currently with 3 tackles or 4. And he got traded from the Chicago Bears. They're trying to get rid of all the good defensive players on Chicago.
Yeah, they definitely are. He was a great D1 quarterback back 5 years ago, and they signed him up, and who knows what he's going to do in the next quarter or so. I'm just going to BS everything. I'm going to be the Pat Summerall of this. I'm going to agree with it. We're going to be the best sports commentator.
Go for the field goal.
They have to. I believe that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Roquan Smith obviously plays quarterback.
Yeah, you could see it in his eyes. I love this.
You can
Where's
see it in his
Brian?
eyes. You can see it in his pulsating, sort of brown, because he's wearing a helmet.
So we're still in the third quarter right now.
Where's Brian Danielson? I think he plays for the Bears.
Did you see that game last night? With Malik Wilson, or I forgot his name, and
I mean Malik Willis.
Willis, yeah. And I thought
against the Chiefs. No, I didn't get to see it. I had work at the same night.
If there was, I've always heard of rumors. Like I've never seen a game tweet where you say like the referees control the match. Oh, LeBron had the refs. Oh, Tom Brady had the umpires. I've seen tweets. I've never really seen it. But last night's game, I feel like the referees were giving everything to Mahomes. And have you ever felt that or seen games like that you recall?
Yes, I remember. I think it was only a few weeks ago, around October.
Yeah.
They did a roughing the passer call over Tom Brady when he got cleanly tackled by a lineman.
Yeah.
And they called a roughing the passer call.
Ooh, yeah.
And the same thing happened literally the following week on Monday Night Football. It was the Raiders against the Chiefs. And Derek Carr got called over for a roughing the passer call off a sack that was made by Clark, the lineman for the Chiefs.
I remember that. I agree with you on that. Yeah, definitely. And what's crazy is that when Tua from the Dolphins got CTE'd, they didn't even call a penalty on that.
Hell, I think we should blame the doctors. I think they were more blind right there. How many fingers am I holding? 16. Put him back on the field.
It was crazy though. Like I'll give you some examples of how I thought. Like at first, Pat Mahomes, they went for a 2-point conversion, and the other team got penalized 2 times. So they gave him 3 tries to get that. Then there was another time where the momentum could have just gone crazy for the Titans. They ran it 60 yards, and they were about to run it again. It was a 5-yard penalty. Then they got a touchdown. Every touchdown they got was penalized. But then every time the Mahomes and the Chiefs messed up, there was a penalty on the other team for them to make a redo. And it was just like, wow. Even Twitter was saying, like, what the hell is going on? And even the commentators,
that closed off the momentum so much, especially for a superior team. And they're coming over a drive.
Henry was killing it last night. And then the commentators, though, they were just on Mahomes. Like, everything he would do, they're like, wow, what a...
Hunter Henry? Oh, no, Derrick Henry, you mean. Derrick Henry. Man.
Derrick Henry, yeah. Hunter Henry passed, right? He was at the Bengals or something? Oh, that's Chris Henry. So another. And Mark Henry is the guy who goes, let's get it on.
No, Hunter Henry's for the Patriots.
And then I think Chris Henry passed away on the Bengals. I'm like, Chris.
Oh, baby, I like it raw. With the elderly.
Yeah, Chris. He was supposed to be better than Terrell Owens, and he got thrown out of his car by his wife, and he died.
God
damn. Kind of crazy. 2009, he was a nasty wide receiver for the Bengals. And then A.J. Green sort of took his spot.
Remember Deshaun Jackson?
Yeah. And
he's still playing for the Ravens. He's on the Ravens now. He's... Oh, my fault.
Schuster. Juju Smith-Schuster is another guy that I heard last night. I was like, what? He's still playing?
Yeah, he got signed over by the Chiefs around the offseason. He was a free agent. Pittsburgh don't want anything to do with him and his TikToks.
He's doing stupid TikToks?
Yeah.
You know who I miss?
One catch? Really? So go ahead.
That wide receiver I miss, because they used to say his name, Clinton Dix.
Yo, chill out. I remember him. I remember Mario Manningham, and I was like a kid when he was playing. I thought he was related to Eli Manning. I was that stupid.
Oh, man. There goes Clinton Dix. I'm like, no way that's a real name.
Clinton Dix. First down.
And they zoom in. I thought it was like an XFL name or some shit like they have. Nope.
Oh, no way. He was a corner. He wasn't a receiver.
He was on the Steelers too.
Yeah, he was on the Steelers and I think the Packers.
Yep.
Fletcher Cox. Still plays for the Eagles. Shout out to him. He's a great player.
Flex
But
your
Jesus
cocks.
Christ.
Flex your
Fletcher
cocks.
Cocks.
Yo, that's the best one. You can't beat that. Haha, Clinton Dix tackles you, Fletcher Cox. What the hell? You just.
Oh God, no! You. I think you can. Wait, hold up. I'm trying to remember.
Clinton, is he still? He's a football safety. Clinton is born. He's in American football. He's a free agent. Oh man.
Oh damn.
Remember
Jason Pierre-Paul got into that firecracker accident and fucked up his fingers.
JPP.
Oh, yeah. Is that why they do the high four now with him?
Yo, he was so good. I was following him in New York. He was with the Giants, and he was supposed to get the biggest contract ever. And he blew his finger off and just got $2 million.
What, he just thought it was a grenade and he could throw it back? What the hell was the plan there? Was he drunk?
Probably. Oh my God.
I remember Justin Tuck. I remember a lot of good defensive players when they were on the Giants. Justin Tuck was one of the good ones on that team. And I kind of reconcile with him because he played the same position I did when he was playing.
Oh, his name is Hashan Clinton Dix. No, his nickname is Haha, but his real name is Hashan.
So why the hell do they say it on TV a lot?
Right?
Well, wait. I think there's a problem.
I think so too, for sure. Hashan, Trishan, Haha. Oh, so Hashan, Trishan, quote, yeah, just believe me, it's on Google. Everything on the internet is real.
Is it just me or Derek Carr from the Raiders looks like a convicted felon? He looks like he possibly
does
look like a Confederate serial killer.
Like if he was on like Breaking Bad and bought some meth.
Bought some meth and said that he I'm doing this for the superior race. Like,
oh my God.
Oh, the Eagles, man. Who's gonna stop the Eagles? They're still undefeated.
I want to make a parody movie of Wakanda, but it would be with white people and be called like White Kinda.
White Kinda. You mean America?
It takes place 2 years ago only. It's not even 200 years. It's like 2 years ago. Alabama.
I remember I was watching a video. It was like, if you want to help the black race, you don't go into the theater and watch Black Panther 2. You can't watch a movie.
Oh my God.
Like Morgan Freeman be right, man. This guy was alive during slavery. Like,
oh my God.
The only thing about racism, you don't talk about it. Like, let people like enjoy a goddamn movie.
Exactly.
Come on, guys. It's a
That's one thing. As weird as it sounds to throw it off on a certain topic, there was one thing I remember. I agreed with Kanye, and he was saying like we should stop teaching students about the past and teach them about the future.
Facts.
And then he said instead of teaching students that white and black people never got along, let's teach them about times when white and black people got together and made some awesome shit.
Facts. I agree. I mean, Kanye, I think it's a certain phrasing that he puts it on, but I agree, especially over how Jewish has been monopolizing over like labels, a lot of businesses involving like you forgot like NWA was getting screwed over by their labels by a Jewish manager over the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
That shit was happening. That happens in a lot of businesses.
I agree a lot with what he says right now that people are like, you know, I just think the way he tweeted it, though, a lot of people didn't understand. Like, I'm about to go DEFCON on these blanks.
DEFCON on. Yeah, but I thought with Kanye just possibly the way that he's saying it, they're getting people the right way. I'm just saying, if he was phrasing it the right way, he could have at least kept some of his deals. That's what I'm gonna say. Like certain ways you're gonna say is gonna fuck up your money.
Yeah, damn.
There has
to be some reason behind it, right?
He's a massive trailblazer. He's a trailblazer for fashion. He's been the biggest financial impact for Adidas since the shell toe, to be honest.
You know how quick he is, man. He's I agree with you, man. I like Kanye. I like his music. I like everything. I like R. Kelly. I like Michael Jackson. It just seems wild.
I just don't trust him with my kids. But other than that, he made Thriller.
Yeah.
You're not gonna shame a man
Yo,
who
the
did Thriller.
media is so crazy how they have us all brainwashed, or at least the people, the fake people that we don't know on Twitter that could be just computer names.
Yeah.
That they're like, what was it, like last week or something? There were black people cheering for white people to punish Kanye West.
What the fuck?
Like in essence of like, yeah, Adidas, boycott him. Yo, don't, like, it was just weird. Like they were telling him like, oh yeah, white people should like it was weird. And then somebody else is saying like, it's funny how it's a lot of contradictive stuff is going on in this world. Like if you have the Ukrainian flag, but then meanwhile you support Jews, but meanwhile you have a Ukrainian
What?
flag that they hate Jews. So it's just like how these people that are online have, like the flag.
Because we're monopolizing over censorship and trying to feel like one side is always going to be in the black and white, and we're still doing this in 2022. That's the saddest thing. You think would be more open to different point of views, more open to anything. We're still over this black and white concept even to this decade. It's sad, and the way that this even is more centralized, like
You break it
everything
up.
now has to be filled later.
Yeah.
It's getting more people divided than ever. It's depressing.
I wonder
That's
how
why it's hard
Spanish
to even
people
get in the
are.
conversation.
Spanish people are like, F with them.
Well, fuck them.
And like one thing I noticed, I heard like this recently, and I was just like, a certain group of people. I'm not gonna say the name just so you don't get tagged. All right, with the jab, you should have let the government control what you're doing. If you got to take the shot, and if not, you're hurting other lives. Don't listen to the government. Then on the other hand, that same group is saying, don't listen to the government. If you want to have your baby or not, it's up to you. It's your body. It's your body. And then you're just like, wait, you were just telling me it's not my body and you have to listen to the government, but now you're saying the government, don't listen to them and you should and then yeah. What do you think about that? I don't know. You see, you know what I'm talking about?
No, I understand. It's only beneficial over their circumstances, and they're not deciding over a factor because it's not coming from their own point of view.
True. And the second one, which is kind of crazy, is the same group is saying, believe the science, the jab works. Believe the science. Oh, you're just God. You think God is going to help us during this pandemic? It's science. Then later on, it's just like, men could be pregnant. Men could do this. There could be girls and guys.
As soon as I heard
science isn't real, don't believe science.
Kanye, men can be pregnant, and
Kanye said that?
No, it's a joke. That's what people think Kanye would say, but I know college students would say that men can be pregnant or some shit.
It's just everything is so contradictory right now.
Everything is contradictive, trying to sound like they're special or smarter over their own point of view. Like you say some random shit that nobody else said.
Yeah,
that's literally gonna be like your enlightenment factor.
Yeah.
So this is why we don't let people that believe in astrology ever like teach our children. Ever.
That's weird. I just think we're all getting sort of brainwashed. I don't even.
It's been happening for decades. Where like that's not going to change. I'm not going to lie.
I feel like I wish I could say, nah, man, I know what's not to do. Like I can't be that only one person in the whole entire world that knows. Like I'm not, getting fucked with.
It's going to be like that for years. Like especially when it comes to people to vote, people to believe, people to think about, people to watch. There's always going to be something to divide to. And something that unless you're not believing on the other side, you're against the other side, even though you believe in something different, but you don't hate it. So that means that you obviously hate it. And that means it's dumb. It's fucking dumb. And the worst part, whenever like younger people talk about this, even though they're just listening from the adults and they can't make up their own opinion. And that's why you're always going to get this generational shit.
True. Hey, do you think this is? Do you think this sounds? Do you have? I'm gonna drop something really crazy. Do you
Yeah, go ahead.
do you see what I'm about to tell you? Um, where I'm at, there's white people and black people, but when I go to stores, every black person has a mask on. Every white person doesn't have a mask on.
Oh.
That's Do you sort of see that? Like where you see more black people with mask on than white people?
Sometimes whenever I'm around I don't go to the supermarket that much, but in certain stores I do. Sometimes, like around Walgreens or Walmart.
Yeah. And I don't know. You could say like, oh, like what I think you could say like, oh, the white people they're listening to Fox and they think like, oh, heck no, the government is doing this. Meanwhile, the black people they're listening to whatever NBC or CNN, and they're listening to doctors, and the doctors are telling them the truth, and that we're just a dumb white hicks over here. But then when it's all said and done, it's just we're believing actors on TV. But when it's all said and done, I feel like it's like a undercover subliminal way to cover black people's faces, like reactions now, like I don't know, I just feel like I think it's weird. I just think it's weird. And you said you haven't seen that much of it, but at least where I'm at, like there's a lot, and I just feel like there's something up, like we're getting the wrong information.
It seems like we're getting some sort of wrong information out of speculation. That's all I'm gonna say, because you
Yeah,
don't know the legitimate fact unless you the actual primary source, the majority. And I'm talking
yeah,
about the people that are actually wearing the masks and why they're wearing it. Some people would think it would be a belief of COVID, or because they're ugly, or their breath
yeah,
stinks, or it's like Japan why they wear it for cleansing sake, because they're mad hygienic in Japan
yeah.
and sexually frustrated.
Yo, even when like where I live at, and like where it's a decent neighborhood, and nobody who's wearing masks, nobody in the stores, restaurants, whatever. I go down into the city, lines. There were lines of people waiting to get in. Everybody had a mask on in the grocery store, and I'm just like, wow, the divide is scary. Like, wow. But
Yeah. Jesus.
what my comments or
No. Yeah, your comment. It's actually pretty enlightening. It's
no? Do you agree or disagree? Or are you just like,
I agree. I agree.
it, it's I don't know, and it's scary. But and then I remember listening to this black guy on PBS when before people were starting to question it, and he was just like, why should us as black people take this, and they're pushing it down in the hoods and not in the other places. And the last time they pressured black people to do something was, I forgot, some needle that only hurt African Americans instead of white people.
Oh my god, they're talking about the healthcare debacle with black people and shit,
No,
and
no.
taking shots.
Maybe I've never heard about that. And then I just went down that rabbit hole. I love thinking on both sides, but then they were like, it's funny how like when AIDS came out, it really affected the bad neighborhoods, like
I
black neighborhoods,
got AIDS. I
and it was
got
just like, damn.
AIDS.
But it's just everything, every turn, everybody has somebody reason to hate somebody. The media will make you hate somebody for some reason.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't hate anybody unless they're a dick or
Same
annoying as
here.
shit. That's the only reason.
Same.
Like I remember one person asked me, "You have any beef with somebody on social media?" Fuck no, because I don't see them.
I
I don't see them. I don't know them in regular life. Like I know certain people, like even you have you said you
yeah.
have certain issues with some guys over on the internet. I don't bother with that anymore. Like
I think it's
I'm too
funny.
old.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you want to keep the beef going and get some
Yeah.
content out of all of this and make it entertaining, for me, I just feel like it's a waste of energy.
It is. It
It's a
has
waste.
been. I haven't taken any argument seriously. The first time, maybe like 3 years ago, when I was helping somebody out, a bona fide YouTuber, and I sort of got slayed. But then I lived and learned from that. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes yeah, I don't know.
I remember one content creator, no one person, and
Yeah,
he thought I was being rude over like a TED Talk seminar, and he was trying to get in this massive debate over like, yo, pedophiles have feelings too, and that was
that was at Nilsson,
you
right?
know, I was probably that was the most stunned I've ever been. Like people actually think like this, and
Ooh,
and I understand people have different perspectives than me, or have a different way how they feel. And guess what? You have the right to feel how you want to feel and what to love. Just know I have the right to judge.
yeah, for sure.
That's my right. I have the right to judge, criticize, ignore, isolate, because that's my freedom of speech, and that's my freedom to express, and that's my freedom to show, bro. I don't care how it is to you. I'm not physically harming you or doing any harassment.
Yeah,
All I say is that shit's weird. You're a
yeah.
weirdo, and I don't want to be, and I don't want to, and it's already illegal anyway. So what you're doing is it's stupid.
Yeah, that is.
My child lover. As soon as I heard my child lover,
What
I already
AEW
know.
star
Like,
was this?
oh,
Oh man.
fact. No AEW star, sadly. It was an NXT UK star.
Oh shit.
I'm joking. It was some person from some Asian country, and he was like giving like these YouTube videos on some trying to defend pedophiles, and I just was flabbergasted the entire time that somebody thinks like this.
Yeah, that is.
And he was a former child actor. And I'm just feeling, was this trolling or you actually
Corey?
believe in this shit?
Oh, he was. I thought you were gonna say like that short white guy from the Lost Boys, Corey something.
No, he's Asian.
Oh man, there was something I saw online where girls were saying that just a little different topic. There's no app in this world where Indian guys won't hit on us females.
What the fuck? Okay, so who do you want hitting on you? You racist? What's wrong with an Indian guy hitting on you?
I sort of get it though, because I get them too on my burner accounts, and I get like 1,000. Like, how are you beautiful? Be my wife.
How are you beautiful? How are you? That'll be $14.99.
And they baited, I guess, unless it was who was trolling, but it was funny. There was a picture of like Mona Lisa, but it was a painting of a tall lady. And in the comments section, there were like all these Indian names trying to holler at it.
Oh,
so,
God.
Like, my beautiful woman, please send me a message.
Do they think that it's that like Indian god?
Yeah,
is
like,
that why?
Yeah,
with the elephant trunk and the multiple arms.
Yeah. I was like, damn, man, this was. I don't know where the algorithm is bringing me to these websites that are dissing Indian people.
All I need to know is like another issue that I have a problem with. Just trying to swerve out of a different people's preferences when it comes to relationships. If somebody says that you're into like one specific race, and they say that the certain person that you're into is not Asian enough, it's a kink. It sounds like a kink.
Yeah.
It sounds like a kink. You're not telling me I'm into black guys, but you don't seem black enough. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Well, how black am I supposed to be?
Your vocabulary is too good.
You sound like you can read above the 10th grade reading level. You look like you don't waste your money. What the your credit score.
Oh man. It's so crazy. You know how many times I think you've got the opposite? A lot of people, when they haven't seen my face on here, thought I was black. And and I think maybe a couple people thought you were white.
Yeah, I whenever I meet new friends, and it's like in person, they know I'm black.
Yeah,
but like whenever I'm in the video chat, I'm trying to meet new people, and I don't show my face, they automatically think I'm white.
I thought you were white.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, swear, for hurting my
How did you
feelings.
know that? How did you know that? Until I saw you, I thought you were white.
Wait, wait.
I,
How did I know it?
how did you know that I knew? I thought you were white for a while.
Because you already had this doubtable tone.
No way.
You had a doubtable tone until I showed my camera one time when I first popped on. And it's like, you don't sound black.
Oh,
I remember I was meeting one of my friends
yeah.
college classmates, and he was like, he was eating something too, so he didn't give a shit about what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Like, you're eating something in the conversation, you don't care what anybody's saying. He's like, you don't sound black. I
Oh
wonder.
man. I
And
think
it's like,
Destructor thought you were white.
yeah, Destructor. I think that would have got me more collab videos with him too. Shout out to shout out to this Destructor, bro.
Yeah.
I remember it so slow. I told the chick I was Jamaican descent. You don't really sound Jamaican. Okay, I said I was descent. That didn't mean I was from Jamaica. What do you want me to do?
Show and you were like, yeah, I'm black, and you're like, nah, you're white. You're white.
I
No
think he said
way.
the N word too on the same stream, but we're not going to talk
Oh.
about that. That was funny as hell. but it's like, okay.
I knew he thought you were white too, because there were some topics where he
scored.
I was
Raven
like,
scored off an interception.
man, damn it. That's funny though. It's cool that we sort of even though we both see and hear the same things. Like, yeah, I knew that. Didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, but it's funny, but now I'm hearing like there's now this new thing for being into Asian people, and I'm fine with that. That's perfectly fine. But
Hell yeah.
apparently, I guess I'm less appealing because I don't simplify my my preference to one singular race. Like, I remember some chick like asked me out of nowhere, "Is like,
Yeah.
hey, what race you into?" Well, unless I'm attracted to you, anybody, to be honest.
Exactly.
Like, I give it to her straight. Like, if somebody like dependable, somebody I find attractive, or somebody I have a good vibe with, I don't mind if you're Indian. I don't mind if you're Muslim.
I dated an Indian girl, man. Indian girls are awesome, man. Indian, Jewish, Black, Chinese. Yeah.
And she was trying to give herself like, I'm a Salvadorian. You know, like, shut up.
She probably got a nail salon.
You think I haven't met Dominicans, Boricuas, fucking anybody else? Like, you think you're special, bitch? I'll meet you in a fucking corner store soon.
What?
No, it's my old neighborhood. Like, there was always a bunch of Trishas there that were Hispanic.
Where you lived on Bushwick or something?
There were some parts over in Bushwick and Queens that we had to rent places because there was an accident where we used to live.
Well, so that's not doxing you or anything. So, like, you were like by the J and M train that would take like over the Williamsburg.
Yeah, we don't. I still didn't take the train though when I was young. My family was because I was still like mad young. I think it was like
I lived between Brooklyn and Queens for a while. I don't remember the area. I remember a big intersection, and there was like this huge cemetery. So, if you're sort of familiar with that area,
I remember it.
St. John's. I don't know if it was St. John's.
Yes, St. John's.
You serious? Yeah,
it should be. But I don't remember the layout. It's been a minute since I visited, since like 2020.
Yeah, damn. And I think even as we're in that area, I think maybe Shidori lived around in that area.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I found out that, I was like, he got like a brand new Grand Theft Auto video game and he was playing it. And it was in New York City. And I was like, I bet you he drives to his house. Because that's the first thing you do when you get a video game that it's like you want to see if it's real. You go to your neighborhood. And he was driving there. And it showed the street name and everything. And I was like, the next day, I was like, yo, you live blah, blah, blah. He was like, how the fuck you know?
You dox somebody on GTA 4? That's crazy.
He was
that's funny. I know I heard the next Grand Theft Auto game. We're actually going back to Vice City. That's actually based on Miami, Florida. So That's gonna be fun. That's actually gonna be pretty fun because back in like I think the first Vice City, it was on the 1970s, on
Yeah,
based on Scarface. So it's gonna be cool what they're gonna do for this concept because I think you can play 2 characters in the new game.
a guy and a girl.
Yeah, guy and a girl. The
Has,
gameplay got leaked.
oh yeah, I remember they was trending that one day, and they were trying to take it off the YouTube. Anybody that would upload it. Man, I forgot what I was about to say. I I heard I don't know if it was a rumor. Are they taking all of the other maps too from the old games and combining it into one big map for this game?
Oh, bro, I wish. I mean, I don't. I wonder how big the goddamn game would be if that's the case. It's like this the only game you're playing. Oh no,
Yeah.
but that would be very cool. But if that's the case, that'd be the last GTA game I'll be playing. Like I know where you live, everybody lives. My ex long distance relationship lived.
There were rumors too that it would be like a real New York City, like a real like United States. Which
Oh,
would be,
Liberty City? Oh, a real United States. I wonder what they would call it.
America.
I don't know how you get copyright infringement for calling Florida, Florida.
Oh man,
Los Santos, Los Angeles.
there was a game 50 Cent made. It was called Get Rich or Die Trying, and it was and it was GTA, but only in the city. And I swear to God, the streets were dead on exactly the real names, the real buildings. It was cool. It was very cool.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, I heard that. I think it was one of the most downloaded games when I was trying to get an emulator. But I got the Def Jam games. I didn't get that game.
Def Jam Vendetta, heck yeah.
Yeah, no, Battle for New York.
Oh, okay. When they had like Method Man, Redman.
Method Man, Ludacris. Yes.
That game was good. That and NBA Street. I had
NBA Street 2. I got NFL 2K. And just to make sure I don't waste my money on Madden, I know mods that you can get off the internet that can literally make the game have the modern rosters. You can still play the game as it is. And the uniforms too. So you can even have the presentation look nice.
How far can you go back for everyone?
Everybody. The punters are presentation. They even update Chris Berman because NFL Primetime now got a new design and stuff.
So how do you do that? How do you do that as a mod? How do you set like I get it on the computer, but if I have a PlayStation, how?
I think you gotta get your own save memory card.
Yeah.
Get that modded. Do some extra shit on the internet. I don't know. I have a sibling that's smart enough to do that stuff. I don't. I just ask him.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I have virtual VR, and they said you have to get in like you said, an extension pack or an extra hard drive, a portable hard drive.
External hard drive, a memory card, and get some save files on it too, and then put your own files and add it in.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
And that's the same thing that people talk about for GTA when they mod stuff. They use that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that is sick.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, all I do is just use the cheat code so I can get the jetpack. I don't really care about anything else. I mean, anybody can do whatever they want. I don't mind that, but I just want to just fly around on the map.
Same. Even though I think it is funny, a rooster had a gun one time and shot me. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, God. That is the dumbest shit. I think one woman came with a knife and stabbed me out of nowhere. And it was a mod like everybody's an enemy. What the hell? What did I do?
That's when you knew you effed up.
The Saints are getting mollywopped. This is worse than the Eagles game. At least the Texans kept it close for like the first half. And Dalton, he threw it like he did not care.
What do you think about the Saints? Do you think they're going to be bad for a long time?
Not for a long time. I still feel like they have some talent. They tried to get everybody that used to play for LSU on the damn defense, and they don't have trustworthy quarterbacks. They're just coming out of Sean Payton leaving it. I don't know if they're still going to go the rebuilding route. It's questionable how it's going to be. They're possibly going to get like 6 wins in the season. the whole NFC South is a mess. Like the Panthers
Oh my
are
god.
doing the Falcons are good currently,
And
even
they're under
though
500, right?
yeah, they're under 500. Somehow the NFC East and the NFC North switch places.
And the Jets beat the Bills.
Oh yeah, the Jets beat the Bills. That's crazy.
Man,
And if
what?
they keep with this momentum, because currently they're 6-3, they're only a game behind. They're only a game low from the Bills right now. They haven't made the playoffs since 2010. That's still the longest play. What is that? The second longest, or still the longest playoff drought in the NFL? Because I know the Detroit Lions made the playoffs around like 2016.
Mm.
Or the Washington Red, the Red
The Washington.
They hadn't made the playoffs since 2015. Roquan Smith. Oh, look at. Oh, damn. The defense is just absolutely tearing away like the running back. And Alvin Kamara is a good one.
They wanted me to on TMZ, like it's gonna be airing tomorrow. I'm gonna upload it. They wanted me to talk about either that too, like it was that Alvin Kamara beat somebody up at a hotel in January.
Oh yeah, the domestic abuse thing, and he's still playing on the field.
No, not even that. He was at a hotel and somebody was trying to get in the same elevator with him, and he shoved them off and said nah, and then he tried to get back in the elevator again, and then he just started wailing on him.
I thought you would be going over the Mduka thing.
I don't know about that. I haven't heard about that.
Oh, you know the Boston Celtics head coach. You know.
Cheating, whatever.
Yeah, cheating on his wife, and then he probably is going to play for coach to the Nets afterwards because he's still under suspension. It's like Steve Kerr, we suck, so we need him. We'll take cheaters over ass coach.
Oh man, yeah. I don't think they'd do it.
It's like this is your second. No, it was since Jason Kidd.
Yeah, I would do it, but I don't think they would do it.
I bet they'll do it.
They got that Kyrie drama that they got. Then they're gonna bring that.
Oh yeah,
over.
Kyrie Irving. He got no new pair of Kyries. Fuck what he said about the Jews. I want Kyries.
Yo,
I
and
like
what's crazy though is like he got in trouble for tweeting a link, but the guy who literally runs that website in the movie doesn't get like no backlash. And you know who that is?
Absolutely.
Jeff Bezos.
But my package is on. Kyrie, we want our packages on time, so fuck you. You're getting suspended.
I was just like, damn, that is so true. Dude got suspended for a tweet. Like, wow.
Yeah, for sending over a link. He didn't even bring up his own opinions on the matter, and possibly he got paid for that. So he thought it was his choice.
I hope he didn't get paid for that because he speaks a good game.
And he plays a good game too.
He does, man. Somebody on the radio said that they believe he might retire after this year.
Yeah, yikes.
Yeah,
Touchdown Saints by Jawan Johnson for a 41-yard. Did the Ravens just give up like, oh, they're not going to come back?
Oh, what's the score?
Now it's they're going to push it 12 to 27, but I know they're going to hit the extra point anyway. Or they can go for the 2-point convert.
It's still the third quarter?
Fourth quarter.
Oh, damn, I don't have you on play on my end. And I'm watching you on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I try to stay in the room so you don't lose a view. So I hate that shit. There'll be like 5 people, like get in the room started, then like you, Steve, everybody comes on. It's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'm like 5. Hint.
We'll see what's going on Raw. Well, Rollins got hit on a table involving Austin Theory, I guess.
Did Ali come out to challenge him? Do you know?
Ali, why?
There was stuff that they were saying online that he was supposed to be starting a feud and that he was having an open challenge today, and Ali was going to challenge him.
What the hell is he doing? He's cashing in. Theory's cashing in. Wait, isn't Rollins United States champion?
Yeah.
Wait, he can cash in on the mid-card title
You're lying. You're lying. He's not
That's
catching it.
fucking stupid. Wait, hold the phone. This is not right.
I'm gonna be right back. Hold on.
Hold the phone. Yeah, this is for the United States title. Oh my god, they are not doing this today. 13-27. Oh hell no. Well, I guess Swerve went back to check out his TV for the show. 2. And Rollins is still kicking out. What the hell is happening, guys? And St. just hit the extra point. Jawan Johnson got a receiving touchdown for 41 yards. Going for the pedigree. Theory counters. Goes for the double hook. Pedigree. What the? 1, 2, 3. And how many kickouts is he going to do, bro? He just came out of getting hit with a table. Yo, this is so goddamn stupid. There is no way they're letting him. They are that. Yeah, get rid of the money in the bank, bro. Get rid of the money in the bank. They are making him cash in on a mid-card championship. Oh, Spears missed him over the ring post. Missed him over the clothesline. Theory's looking like a joke and tossed him out of bounds. Rollins is still selling over his injury after just coming out of getting smashed on the table. And the Ravens will get the kick return back with 4 minutes, 13 seconds. They can just kill the clock to get 6-3. Pumps out, power bomb, super kick, forearm, back neck breaker. Fakes it into a forearm smash. Commanders versus Eagles Monday Night Football. Guys, whoever thinks that the Commanders are going to come close, and they're bottom of the division, even though I think they're on a 3-game winning streak, they're not going to beat the Eagles. Come on, guys. Back to Baltimore, and Bobby Lashley taking the referee out of the equation. What is that? Oh my God, is that a scar on his chest? What is Austin Theory? What is Lashley doing? Interrupting? Oh God. Is that a scar on Lashley's chest? What happened? Under 4 minutes remaining. I don't know what the hell's happening here, bro. They literally cashed in for the U.S. title, and then the referee got out of the picture because Lashley comes and interrupts. What's going on? Austin Theory's getting beaten up. Lashley, the big black champ, assaulting loser, a BBL, a fake. Bobby Lashley, now he got the hurt lock. Already the damage has been done on Austin Theory. My God, he's getting buried as we speak. Oh my God. There's only 3 minutes remaining here in this game. Oh God. This is the main event, by the way. It's already at like 10:58 in my time right now, guys. Lashley's big black ass coming around assaulting Theory after he cashed in for a mid-card belt. So what does that mean? Theory lost? What's going on? I thought you got a world title match when you cash in. What's going on? What am I watching here? And now the referee's back on his feet, and he could lose via count out. Now at the 7 count, Austin Theory can barely even lift his head up. And he's going to lose by count out. Wait, hold up. And he just, a spring of a second win. But Rollins is right there to set up with the curb stomp. Yo, I miss Chris Benoit, bro. This whole ass show makes me miss Chris Benoit in a family reunion.
What? You are not lying.
I miss it. I miss Benoit.
Oh my god. So what did I miss?
Well, Lashley came and interrupted as soon as Theory's trying to make the cover after hitting with like 7 finishers that literally he kicked out of.
Yeah.
Like 4 finish maneuvers. Even Theory did a pedigree and still pay him now, Lamar Jackson. That's funny. But come on. And then Lashley came out. I didn't even notice he has a scar on his chest. I don't know where the hell that came from. And hit him off the turnbuckle, gave him a hurt lock, put him back. Theory almost lost because of count on that got curb stomped.
Wait, he cashed in on the U.S. title and lost?
So he failed to cash in on the mid-card fucking title on Rollins at the end of the show. Is that his way to scapegoat him? Man.
Damn.
Oh hell no. I'd rather see Benoit in a family reunion in a firing range for a birthday party. I like this is just terrible. Why make this idea happen if you're not even going to push the young guy with the belt? Not even push him for the mid-card championship. What is Triple H doing?
Man, maybe they're
Was this the best option?
Sympathy. Man, I got to get going, man. But good talking to you, man. I'm going to listen to you after.
Well, thank you, Swerve. And shout outs to Swerve Show for pulling up and trying to keep the stream entertaining. And see what he's doing over on Fox 5 over for TMV involving Ashton Kutcher. But besides that, bro, whatever the hell Raw is doing, man, I hope all that deriding of Triple H ends today. It ends today. After what I just witnessed over the past 5 minutes, the last 5 minutes I'm watching Monday Night Raw, that's why I don't review it anymore. And Lamar Jackson, he hadn't thrown an interception all game long. 133 yards. 22. Drake's 2 rushing touchdowns. Lamar Jackson's 82 rushing touchdowns. He's averaged 7.5 off his carries, and this off read option plays. The Kenyon Drake's been exceptional. Running up the gut, creating his own offense. Amazing with running the gaps. And also the Ravens defense. Give it up to the Ravens defense. Justin Houston with an interception. Calais Campbell with a pass deflection. And plus, I think he has a sack. So does Marlon Humphrey, average a sack with about 5 tackles. With a deflection he had over the deep ball. Roquan Smith was with 2 tackles tonight. Oh, this was just great. Great defensive performance. This is just a one-sided affair. Come on, I want to like these primetime games. They have nothing on the 1:00 games, to be honest, bro. Because we kind of know that the Ravens are going to come and just mollywop the. They're going to mollywop the team. They're going to mollywop the Saints. And I might just close this off short, and just when we hit the 1 minute warning, 1 minute gap in the fourth quarter. Because if that's the case, there's no way they're gonna come back unless they score again. The Saints, I mean. Now we're in the commercial break involving LeBron James. Seems like AJ Styles in that new reality show with the NASCAR drivers. Is that Omos? Kenyon Drake off third down. Ravens are going to face off against the Panthers. Then they'll be off on the road to face the Jaguars. They're facing teams below 500. The Steelers, Broncos, Jaguars, Panthers. They are facing trash teams. If they don't get a 4-game winning streak and Grandison gets stopped up the backfield. Oh, God. The Saints, they'll fall off. They'll still be third best in the division. I don't think anybody's going to stop the Panthers for trying to get a lottery pick right now. Falcons are bottom end, even though they've beat the Buccaneers. They've beaten the Panthers. And they're just a game away from beating over the Saints to get the better division record. But this is just going to be a minor setback. Justin Tucker talking over to John Harbaugh. There's 30 seconds left into the game. And then 9/11 Revenge Tour. Who dat? A Browns tattoo. I guess that's supposed to be a Tom Brady tattoo. Because it just has number 12 on the forehead of a goat with a sword on his head. I don't know how else that's not supposed to symbolize Tom Brady. And here comes the punt return back to the New Orleans Saints. They're better off just kneeing over the game, even though they can. Technically, they can come back from a 2-score lead. With 23 seconds remaining, Lamar already got the hat on. He's already D-padding. Man, this is just a tough display to watch for the Saints. And somehow the NFC North is just the NFC South is just a disappointing division. And I think so as well as the NFC North, because I was expecting a lot of things out of the Detroit Lions, like because of their culture. And a lot of people were happy over the Lions' new head coach, and people thought the running game has been infectious. T.J. Hawkinson leaving for the Vikings, crazy, but it was sorted out because T.J. Hawkinson is in near his prime, and he still has the size to be a good production. He's with a good quarterback like Kirk Cousins instead of Jared Goff. Who would you choose? And that's the final. 27-13. Ravens will now push to a 6th win in their record and make them still lead the AFC North. And that will conclude it. I'm not going to try to waste anybody else's time. It's been 2.5 hours. And this game is the show. Monday Night Raw still giving me a headache. And this was not even the primary stream, even though this kind of goes for any stream. Goes for any show on Monday night. But besides that, this game was just one-sided. Rushing did his thing. Defense was infectious, trying to stop up the backfield. Alvin Kamara, he was possibly only 70-something yards tonight. Alvin Kamara was 30 yards off 9 carries shy. 210 yards with Randy Dalton, 19 of 29 with only one interception to Calais Campbell. Taysom Hill was just nowhere to be seen. Jawan Johnson with that garbage time touchdown, even though that was his second reception, and it was only 42 yards after 41-yard catch. That means he was barely even targeted over to Traquan Smith, Marquise Galloway that got a majority of the targets tonight. He barely caught the ball. and even missing over a red zone touchdown to at least push them to a double-digit lead in the third quarter. It's just uncoordinated, and we could push it over to just a lot of injuries over just relying on the over weak rushing when we have the Ravens had a more and just defense is big next to their superior rushing offense. It's just one-sided affair for an obvious one-sided game. We need more primetime games that are going to be more competitive, like we saw against the Titans. And no, I heard Swerve told me that Malik Willis was starting over Ryan Tannehill. I don't know if Tannehill's hurt or anything. I wonder how he did against the Chiefs. That's it from the DST show. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Like, comment, subscribe. So shout out to Swerve for keeping me entertained. And hopefully he did the same for you guys. Thanks for watching. That's it for me.